Hey magicians, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're finally gonna get to that Q&A that I promised you guys. I do apologize if there's any background noise. My dog has decided to join us today. And I apologize if this is kind of scatterbrained. I tend to go on tangents. Anyways, let's get into the video.
Light it up, light it up, light it up.
Alright, to start off the video, we're going to start with some frequently asked questions. I get a lot of how old are you? I'm between the age of 15 and 18. We'll say that. What grade are you in? I am currently not in a grade. I graduated fairly early because I started school earlier. So I'm not currently in a grade. I'm hoping to start some college classes soon though. Where do you live? That's kind of secretive. I don't like telling people. I am very careful about my personal life and how much I give out, but I will say I'm somewhere in the West. You guys can go ahead and guess. I still won't tell you. How many siblings do you have? I have quite a lot. I'm not going to give a specific number, and I'm not going to tell you their ages. I'm going to protect their identities, as well as my own, to the best of my ability. Are you going to do a face reveal? Possibly. I mean, I'm planning to turn my channel into a gaming channel at some point, and I may stream and show my face. I don't know. It'll all depend on how comfortable I feel doing it, and if I can get a webcam of some sort. Unfortunately, my laptop's camera does not work, so it'll pretty much depend on that and a few other things. But yeah, those are the frequently asked questions. Let's get into the actual question. I'm gonna have to record in my den because some things keep coming up when I try and record. So we're gonna try and record this really fast because people want my help with things. So let's do this. Our first question is, do you love your son and will you come kidnap me please? So for those of you that don't know, Zero Gravity BTS is my adopted son. I have adopted him through Animal Jam. And honestly, Zero, I do love you, and if I could come kidnap you, I would. Because technically it wouldn't be kidnapping, because you're old enough to leave. What made you come back to AJ? For those of you that don't know, I took a really long break from Animal Jam. This is from my friend Magma Sparks, who has known me for a couple years now. We have been fairly close. And I decided to take a break from Animal Jam because I lost my membership, and it was kind of a bummer playing Animal Jam without a membership because you can't do a whole lot as a non-member, whereas you can do all sorts of things when you're a member. And I decided to come back for a couple of reasons. One, I missed the game. I made a lot of cool friends here, like, let's see if I can find them. It's like Bluebird 10. They haven't been on in years. I don't know why they unbuddied me, but they did. Then there was like XX Casaria. Or something like that. There they are. They haven't been on in a while too, I'm guessing. But I made some really cool friends, and I wanted to reconnect with them. Sadly, they don't play anymore. I also was inspired to play again by Capiriel. For those of you that don't know Capiriel, she was a fairly popular YouTuber a couple months ago. She asked me to come back and stream with her before she quit. And, you know, I decided that I would come back and I'd make videos because I do want to become a YouTuber at some point, like a fairly well-known one, because I feel like it'd be fun, and that way I can meet new people and make not creatable, but make enjoyable content, because I like making videos for you guys, and I like it when people like my content. And so I feel like it'd be a really cool career for me, and so I thought that this might be a jump start so that I can learn the ropes and someday, you know, have a different channel for like gaming and stuff. Alright, the next question is, what are you planning to do in the future? That's really difficult. I want to do a lot of things. I want to be a YouTuber. I also want to be sort of like the lady who makes costumes for Firefly Path. I want to make my own cosplay stuff and sell it to people that are interested. I would also like to be an actress at some point. I've been told I have great potential, and I'd really like to learn about acting and be an actress and, you know, be in some movies. I think it'd be really cool. I don't think it'll happen, but I think it'd be really cool. The next question is, if you do the Forgotten Desert Adventures, can I join you? The next time I stream? Absolutely. The next question is, what is your favorite animal to recommend to people to buy? That's a really tough one. Usually I recommend dogs because I love dogs. They're really easy to take care of and they're really great companions. I personally have had many dogs myself, and I always tell my friends, go get yourself a dog! The reason I like dogs so much is because they're really good companions, and they help you with your mental health. For me, I got a dog because it helps me with my anxiety, and because I need something to take care of, you know? I like to take care of things. I personally want to have a family of my own, but in the meantime, I have a doggo. And she's been a great help, and I love her so much. I usually recommend Old English Mastiffs and Great Pyrenees. I currently have a Great Pyrenees myself. Her name is Freya, and she's laying by the door, looking at me, wanting me to let her out, and I will after the video. I would also recommend rabbits, because they're good pets to have to learn how to take care of an animal. They're kind of high maintenance sometimes, so I definitely recommend rabbits because they are good first pets to have. The next question is, what is your dream vacation? Honestly, I would like to visit Puerto Rico and Hawaii. I want to visit Puerto Rico because I have a lot of family down there, and it'd be really cool to get to know them because my mom, her dad moved to the States, and so my mom was born and raised in the States pretty much. She did live in Puerto Rico for a couple months though, and you know, my aunts and uncles, some of them live in Puerto Rico, some of them live in Miami, but I think it'd be really cool to get to know the cousins that live in Puerto Rico and like all my other family members, because I'm a family person and it'd be really cool to learn about them. I don't know. I also want to visit Hawaii because I've heard it's absolutely beautiful, and I want to visit some volcanoes. I think volcanoes are so freaking cool, and so it'd be really cool if I could go check some out. I'm sure I could visit like Mount St. Helens or something, but I want to check out the volcanoes on Hawaii for sure. Last movie you watched? Frankly, I can't remember. I think it might have been Jupiter Ascending? I don't know, I haven't watched a movie in a long time because I've been, you know, rewatching all my favorite animes one last time. Probably not for the last time, but like, I haven't watched some in a couple years and I just want to watch them again. So probably Jupiter Ascending or something like that. Summer or winter? I honestly prefer, well, it depends on where I am. Where I am currently, I prefer winter because the summers here are so nasty. It gets so hot and I don't sweat, so I overheat and I'm just miserable. I honestly prefer winter because then I can bundle up. I have an excuse to wear my fuzzy slippers around, and I get to sit and watch the snow and sit by the fireplace, and it's just a beautiful time, you know, because everything's covered in white and the sky is dark, so like the ground kind of looks like it glows. I think winter is the best here, at least where I'm at. If I were in Florida, I'd probably say summer because the winters in Florida kind of lame. Would you ever come back to Florida to spend a week vacation with Zero? If I had the money, absolutely yes. I miss Florida. Favorite artist, art-wise? My favorite artist is Vincent van Gogh, for sure. I think his art is so beautiful, and I like to think about the deeper meanings behind the art. I actually studied him for a bit in high school because I just love his art. I think he's really cool. Favorite music artist? Panic at the Disco. I really like Panic at the Disco. I have for many years now. Oh, hello, Freya. Have you come for the petting? So, yeah, I'd say Panic at the Disco. I actually like quite a few artists, like Brandi Carlile, who else? Fall Out Boy, Bad Wolves. I don't know, I just like a lot of people, but for sure it's Panic at the Disco, like my top favorite. Favorite Animal Jam mini game? I don't have one. I don't really like the Animal Jam mini games. I find them kind of boring, but that's okay. I don't mind that at all. Alright, so I have some more questions. Alright, what's your favorite thing about Animal Jam? Honestly, I like the fact that I can meet pretty cool people on here. Whereas, like, I've tried other social media sites and other games and I haven't met a lot of cool people. But Animal Jam, I've met some really cool and kind people. I've made friends that I still talk to today from like 3 years ago. So I really like that about the game. Why do you play Animal Jam? I think I answered that in the what made you come back to Animal Jam. But I don't really play a whole lot anymore. I basically come on here to make some why do I keep saying creatable? Some enjoyable content. Because I like making cool videos for you guys. I'm getting better. I'm learning some new filming skills. I just learned how to record a voiceover today, so. How long have you been playing? I've been playing since like the tail end of 2010. I've been playing for quite a while. What genre of music do you listen to? I listen to pretty much everything except country and rap. And hip-hop. I don't really like those genres, but I'll listen to pretty much anything. What do you do in your spare time apart for streaming in Animal Jam? A lot of my spare time, I write. I write a lot of poetry sometimes. I write stories. I actually have a Wattpad where you can read some of my stories. I also read. I play music. I've written a couple songs of my own. I like playing instruments. I play a lot of them. I also like sleeping. I sleep a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much all I do, really. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel? Honestly, a long time ago, I had my own channel. It was really old. It was called Drea Girl AJ Vids, but I wanted to learn how to make videos because I do want to have I kind of want to have a vlogging channel and a gaming channel, and so I figured I'd start with an Animal Jam channel, but it never got off the ground, so I deleted it. What's your favorite item and why? In Animal Jam? Honestly, I don't know. I have a lot of favorite items. It depends on clothing or den items. Clothing items, I really like antlers. I like warns. I love the leaf bracelets and the leaf necklace and the leg armor. I also really like spikes and elf bracelets and scullies. As for den items, pretty much anything you see in this den. I really like the look of betas, so I have a lot of betas in here because they just look really cool. I also really like all the plant items. You can tell because in pretty much all of my dens there's a lot of plant items. What pets do you have and what's your favorite animal? I actually have a lot of pets. I currently have 3 dogs, a rabbit, and 2 cats. I have my Great Pyrenees, Freya. She's actually mine. She belongs to me. I have a family pet. She's a pit bull mix. Her name is Katie. And then I have another family dog. Her name is Karma, and she's a red heeler. And she looks like a dingo. I also have a mini lop rabbit. His name is Dexter. He is Satan. And I have 2 cats. My brother and I got a cat together. Well, we bought 2 cats together. There's Pippin, he's my cat, and he does not live with me currently. And Mary, which is his cat. He's kind of turned into a family cat, but we are huge Lord of the Rings nerds, as you can probably tell. My favorite animal is a not Siberian Husky. What's the word? A Bengal tiger. I like Bengal tigers. There we go. My traditions. What are my traditions? I have a few family traditions. Oh, my dog's trying to escape. I celebrate Three Kings Day, which is, I believe it's a general Hispanic tradition. Pretty sure it is. But it's basically where on the 5th of January, you go out and you collect grass and you leave it out for the camels and the 3 kings, because the 3 kings are on their way to visit, you know, the baby Jesus and stuff. And in return, they leave you presents. So for each 3 king, you know, you get 3 presents. And that's one of the ones we follow. We also follow St. Nicholas Day. I don't know a whole lot about that one because I just started celebrating it with my dad, because his side of the family is German. And essentially on some day in December you get your stocking early. That's all I know about it. Those are the only traditions I can think of now. I know we have quite a few. I can't think of them. Stuff about my personality. I don't know. I'm kind of quirky, I'm funny, I'm hilarious, okay? If you meet me in real life, I'm just hilarious. People love me and my sense of humor. I'm also fairly caring. I love to take care of people. I'm also sassy. It's really bad sometimes. And what happened in your family history? A lot has happened in my family history. My grandpa was born in Puerto Rico, and he moved to the US, and that's where my mom was born in Florida, and that's pretty much the only cool thing that's happened, besides the fact that on my dad's side, my grandpa was adopted, so we don't have any of their records. We don't know who his dad was or like where he came from. And on my mom's side, her mom was also adopted, so we don't have any of her records either. So I don't know a whole lot about my family history. Half of it is missing completely. What's your dream, or where do you see yourself in the future? Honestly, I don't know where I see myself in the future at all. I'm hoping that I'll be a mom someday because I really like kids. Alright. The last question is, what family members do you have? I have a lot of family members. I have a lot of siblings, and I also have parents and step-parents. That's about all I have to say about that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I apologize that it's so long and it's pretty scatterbrained, but, you know, hopefully you learned a little bit more about me. Thank you guys for sending in your questions. I'm glad that I got to answer them, and I'm kind of glad that I got to share some more about me, because there's a lot that you can learn about me, but here's your start. I do have an announcement about the headdress giveaway at 1,000 subs. We are getting there. I've been trading up with all the spikes that I have, and I have quite a few longs now. So I should be able to get a rim headdress to give away at 1,000 subs before we even hit it. So that's on track. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have a fantastic day.